Meng and Barbarian Fanatic Gamer were not partners at this point. They had split up. They were enemies. Here's the thing about television back in the day, Sir Lawrence. This show still did over 1 million people, 1 million viewers. A lot more people watch like cable TV than they do now, in general. Yes, Jerry Flynn's block ruled, because like Russo, you can tell, watched Fight Club. He didn't like learn anything from it. He just thought it looked cool when they got into fights. Barbarian's the best Fanatic Gamer. I'm glad people like realize now that he was great, because back in the day, people dumped all over the Barbarian because he didn't like do flips or something. I don't know. But Barbarian rules. Meng got to keep the Dungeon of Doom music in the divorce. Like, this is, that's not a fair tag team. Like, put those guys at a bar, everybody dies.
This matchup where it is no disqualification, where it is falls count anywhere, it's even begun before that opening bell. Everything's breaking loose here on WCW Saturday night in this return bout. It's Jerry Flynn and Hugh Morrus.
Yeah, Paul Jordan's pronounced his name Barbarian. I've said it before, there's a really funny anecdote in Todd Gordon's book where Barbarian calls to get booked on one of the early Todd Gordon shows. Barbarian actually calls his office, and the secretary is like, there's a guy on the phone named Bob Arian. Yeah, Jerry Flynn did have a bunch of matches, but like I tweeted last week on the Deep Cuts Twitter account, like the reason why is because he's one of the few guys that could like work a match with Goldberg. He did that shoot style, and Goldberg could like do stuff with him. Like he knew how to like not just get hit with a spear and die. Like they could go back and forth. It was really, really cool. Yeah, it is weird. There's a lot more storyline involved stuff on here than a normal Saturday night in this era.
That's how backwards this match is. So much bad blood between these 5 individuals, and don't forget the mouth of the South. Jimmy.
Sorry, Diane, no cans here. I'm sure that was a very funny inside joke to those people. I don't think the referee is even counting. Like Mickey J will just kind of do like this, throw up a number every now and again, and then he'll just stop. Again, this is that era, the Attitude Era, where the wrestlers in both companies were like, "Fuck it, we don't acknowledge rules anymore." Gonna get a shot at revenge, and he's choosing Scott Norton because he was the best character in the game. Yeah, exactly. You gotta tell Haku, hey, get in the ring, buddy. That's a good point. Hey, referee Vinny Lax. Yeah, sometimes you just give up as a referee. I've seen it plenty of times. Where the guys are like, we're gonna do whatever we want, and the promoter needs 8 minutes out of you guys, and you can't call the shoot DQ. Now we're just using chairs. Yeah, Meng and Barbarian feuded for like a year. Like they started feuding in like August of '98. I don't think they ever got back together in WCW. Like when Russo came in '99, he kind of pushed Meng as a singles. He was in that Sting Luger stuff. Hey, basketball adults. I've seen referees call shoot DQs before. Like that's what WWE technically wants you to do. Like if a wrestler screws up, you're supposed to call it.
Look at the lightning feet of Jerry Flynn. Rapid fire kicks in the corner by Jerry Flynn on Hugh Morrus.
Remember there was like an ECW match. Like I think it was Benoit's last match maybe, or the week before Benoit's last match. It was like a tag match, and the ref just called it. Because like Elijah Burke was not getting the fuck out of the ring after the tag. Jeez.
Who we saw earlier tonight on Saturday night, embarrassing himself as an interpreter for
These guys are, oh my God, these guys are beating each other's asses. This is awesome.
Cruiserweights in the world trying to move their way up the rankings, and in addition, Rey Mysterio Jr. defends the Cruiserweight title against Kidman, the man who he also holds the World Tag Team belts with.
Meanwhile, Hugh Morrus.
I'm loving Barbarian's like multi-tiered rat tail. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh! Yeah, Flynn whipped on his chop because Barbarian didn't give him his chest. He had a chop on the shoulder. That ruled, but also was very scary. There's no legal man. They have not... Nobody's been in a corner. Meng just randomly goes to the corner. You guys have been fighting around the building for 10 minutes and now you go stand in a corner?
The winner walks out of Spring Stampede as the new U.S. champ.
That's tomorrow night at Spring Stampede. Still plenty of time to call.
This is awesome. These dudes are beating each other. Yeah, there we go. Random low blow in front of the referee. Referee's just like, shit, I can't call it. Oh, jeez. Stick that tongue out, Barbarian. Let the ladies know. Look, random Meng drop kick. Hell yeah. Jimmy Hart during this era took so many bumps. Like, the early part of the WCW Hardcore division, like, if you go back and watch it, so many of those matches, Jimmy Hart's, like, taking table bumps. And this was not billed as a no DQ match, to the best of my knowledge. I didn't hear anything. I think this, like I said before, this is just like an Attitude Era thing, where random matches would be no DQ. So that's not technically a Misfits jacket, La Bamba. But Jimmy Hart just got this really badass jacket in this era with the Misfits skull on the back. And nobody knows why. Nobody's ever asked him. Apparently this was this a no DQ match? All right. I guess that was a no DQ Falls Count Anywhere match. Bully Ray would be so upset that he would block them on Twitter just like he did to me the other day. Okay, announcers did say it was no DQ. I didn't hear that. I'm just like, that's the thing about this era though. It's like everything had no rules. So it's like, what does it matter? What a rib. They wouldn't open the door for him.